Well, where that's concerned, let's quickly talk about a little trip that I took to London very recently, because, you know, they say everyone wants to be a star these days. All you need is a camera and an internet connection. But becoming a YouTube sensation is a lot more difficult than that. But the company is making some major investment in production companies and production studios that are allowing creative content contributors to be YouTube stars. Take a look. Welcome to number 6 Pancras Road in London. Probably one of the coolest addresses in the entire city. Why? Because of this building behind me. This is the YouTube space in London, and a place that allows some of the coolest creatives to come together and bring their ideas to life. And we've been invited by Google Africa to come around and learn about how they bring these ideas to life. How do they build this engaging relationship with their audiences and create that content that makes them a little bit of ching? Come on, let's log on.
As part of the YouTube for Africa workshop, content creators and media influencers were invited to tour the 20,000 square foot YouTube space facility. It's one of 9 such facilities around the globe and offers vloggers, production studios and content creators the chance to learn, share and create in this one-stop shop for the site.
That's pretty cool. Like, this is from the ground up. One day this will be on YouTube and it'll look amazing with like 1 million clicks on it. But this is where it all starts in the YouTube space. Creation.
Considering most YouTube content is filmed independently in various locations, why a dedicated production space? Easy. It's to help contributors reach their full potential.
David, we've had an absolutely fantastic time exploring the YouTube space in London and finding out exactly what it is that you're doing. But for our viewers at home, explain to them the concept behind YouTube spaces and what it is that you want to achieve with them.
The YouTube spaces are basically facilities for YouTube creators to be able to learn how to be successful on the platform. So we offer a lot of workshops for creators to learn things from content development to production and post-production, how to build their brand. We have specialists on hand to teach all these things. It's also a place to meet other creators, so we hold a lot of events. The creators can collaborate with other creators on their channels. They can meet traditional media companies, music labels, sports leagues, etc. And they can meet their fans as well. And it's also a place where we offer free resources for them to produce content. So we have studio facilities, we have equipment, lighting, and all types of really innovative technology that they can use for free.
Because it's not just for adults who make use of YouTube, the company slowly introduced the YouTube Kids app 2 years ago. As the kid-friendly app's reach has grown, it now gets a whopping 30 billion views per week and is the go-to online entertainment destination for families.
Teju, one of the exciting things that's happening at YouTube right now is the recent introduction of YouTube for Kids. Tell me about why this is the right time and the relevant time in the market to introduce this product or service.
YouTube for Kids was our response to the requests from lots of parents and caregivers to say, hey, we love YouTube. We appreciate YouTube. We appreciate the breadth of content we have on it, and we would like to share that with our kids. But there's the concern that, you know, there's content on YouTube that's not necessarily kid appropriate. And it was in response to that we said, you know what, we are going to create an app that is specifically for kids. And it's not just, oh, taking the YouTube player and just turning off and finding only kid-friendly content, but it's actually an application that's designed specifically to be kid/family friendly. And we've included features in it that make sure that the kids have the right experience on the platform with YouTube.
The world's #1 video sharing site has also helped create entrepreneurs and young media innovators across Africa. Seeing the possibilities with a facility such as this sparks ideas for new creativity.
Tulele, it's been an incredible couple of days here at the YouTube space in London. Intense but exciting, fascinating. What has been your experience and what is your biggest takeout?
Oh wow, it has been extremely intense for me. You know, learning, everyone knows what YouTube is, but actually coming behind the scenes, seeing all the different spaces here at the space in London where people can, book in and create their own content, and meeting the key players behind the platform has given me a much better understanding of what YouTube is and what the YouTube story is in Africa specifically. you know, so that's been really fascinating for me, definitely.
Oh, it's amazing. They've had events here that I've been to, and with those events I've been able to meet other YouTubers as well. YouTubers that I never imagined I'd be able to meet. Not just that, but the studios that they have. I've filmed several videos of mine here and in their old space as well. It's just really good, and even if I just want to come in here and sit down and edit something in the editing suites, I've been able to do that. So it's really helped me knowing that there are people here who work for YouTube that I can come to at any given time, really.
It's very helpful. It's very helpful. A lot of events I had here, and it's quite good. You get to meet a lot of other creators as well. I think there should definitely be one in Africa somewhere, or in a couple of places in Africa. So yeah, maybe Nigeria, South Africa. It would be cool, you know. Got a rep for the people, you know. So yeah, we should have some YouTube spaces in Africa as well. That would be great.
That dream will start to come to life when a pop-up YouTube space tours several cities on the continent in the near future and enables more people to share content created in Africa.